Hi, and welcome back here on the Senior Network. We're now joined by Becky Davis, Cypress of Hilton Head. Great to see you.
You too. Happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year to you. How was the holiday?
Fabulous.
Busy?
Yeah, always. So much to
Lots
do
going
and
on.
so little
I know.
time.
Well, tell me a little bit then. How did the Cypress end up the year, and what were some things that may have taken place?
Well, 2018 was a great year for the Cypress. First off, we continued with our sales at the Cypress.
Yep.
It was another great year. And also building our wait list again.
Must
you
be
know,
nice.
it
Must
is.
be
It's
nice.
you know there is a need for the
Sure,
Cypress,
sure.
and we are just very blessed and fortunate that the Cypress keeps setting the next standard for
Set the bar higher
independent.
and higher,
Yeah,
higher.
setting
Yep.
this next
Yep.
level for independent living, and the continuum of care. But also too, we opened our Arbor Wing this year, which is intensive physical therapy, and it opened up full and continues to be full. It's kind of unique. It's only like I think what they say, like a 3-week licensing where people come in who, let's say, need a hip replacement.
We were talking about hips earlier. Yeah.
We're only
Yeah.
talking about our hip. Someone who needs a hip replacement, but they need intensive physical therapy, one-on-one nursing, but maybe they still work, so they're offered a suite that has Wi-Fi and computer access, and they can still do their job while they're receiving the therapy. So that's been a big thing for the island because
Wow.
it's one of a kind on the island. So that's been really good too.
Now that you told me, and I forgot, it's how many actual rooms are in that?
Well, and the Arbor, 11 private suites.
Private.
But overall, the Cypress, including skilled care, and of course, we can't forget our Dogwood neighborhood, which
Sure.
is for dementia care. So in total, we're at 62
Great.
beds.
Do you see any future expansion maybe?
I don't know where they're going
There's a lot.
to. Yeah, we are
It's
already.
priced
We've
up.
already built. We additionally in 2018. Well, actually, in 2019. Excuse me. We are already starting to renovate our clubhouse. New carpet, new furnishings, new wall treatments, window treatments. New paint, and that is just sorely needed after 27
Well, that
years.
is so good to hear because you
26
guys
years.
reinvest into the property.
Ab-
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's all about putting the capital back into the community. And that's why, again, why our sales
Yeah,
continue,
you're in
why our
demand.
wait list continues, and why the Cypress still keeps winning awards.
Well, you guys do a fabulous job. I know we
think
work
so.
with you all the time.
Yeah, yeah, we appreciate what y'all do
Sure.
too.
Rebecca, I know we've talked a lot on the show about your workshops. I'm sure there's a whole lineup for 2019.
Yeah, so our client coordinator, she is the best in the business and she sets them all up. Our first big workshop, St. Gregory actually is going to host. It'll be at St. Andrew's Chapel down Pinckney Colony. So if anybody's interested, it'll be middle of January,
Sure.
so middle of this month. And the workshops are great for us. They're 2 hours. And it sounds kind of daunting to sit through a 2-hour workshop, but they go by really quickly. And they're completely free. So all I have to do is call the office, sign up. You can sign up on our website as well. But they're really great. So the one we start out with every January is Essentials of Elder Law. So we go through traditional estate planning, wills, trust, probate, asset protection planning. And we also focus on Medicaid and VA benefits. With the VA laws having changed in October, there's now a look-back period for that. Medicaid is always complicated. I'm sure you guys, being in the health industry, know how complicated it is for Medicaid and protecting those assets. But that's our 2019 big workshop. We start out at St. Gregory, and then we try to do twice a month, once at a location, and then once in our office.
Now, is that all over the Hilton Head, Bluffton? Where all do you?
So we mostly do Bluffton. We do St. Gregory's. We go into the Haven. Sometimes we go into Sun City. The only one we do on Hilton Head is Hilton Head Plantation in the fall.
I gotcha.
We look for more plantations to get into with Hilton Head, but everybody is so busy. Hilton Head Plantation is the one that we steadily do on the island.
Yeah. Now, once they go through a workshop and they're interested in maybe taking that a step further, do you guys set up a consultation?
We do. So in every packet, so when you come to the workshops, you're going to get a packet. It's going to give you a snapshot of everything we talked about. It's going to have a note page for you to take notes, a meet the team, and then there's an evaluation sheet. And those evaluation sheets are really important because I know what I'm talking about. but I want to make sure that my PowerPoint is what you wanted to hear. So we ask you to
Right.
evaluate the workshop, and then you can check yes or no. Do you want to come in for a free consult with either myself or Brian, or do you want to sign up for our newsletter, or both? And so if you checked yes, Sandy normally calls you within 2 or 3 days after the workshop to kind of help you not procrastinate. Because that's the hardest part, I gotta think, of our
Yeah.
business, is everybody wants to do their estate plan. Nobody wants to actually come in. It's the easiest thing to kind of push to the side.
Well, it's an investment of time, right? To sit down and go through all
well,
that.
and I think I need to sit in on this. I mean, not from my personal, but I get a lot of questions at the Cypress from family, the children, the folks living at the Cypress when let's say a spouse passes away, and even though their home is held in joint rights or survivorship. Yeah, thank you. I'm mixing my words up, but thank you, because you're the lawyer. Like, what do I have to do now, since my wife or my husband passed away? And I was like, you need to go see, I can't advise.
Right.
You need to go see an estate planner. And these are things that would,
And a lot of times people panic because they think, oh God, mom's passed. How am I going to take care of dad? What am I going to do? And even if you don't do anything, sometimes go into the estate planning attorney and let them say, look, everything was joint with rights of survivorship. Dad's inherited everything outright. But when dad passes, now you're going to have probate. This is how the trust works. And it kind of gives the kids a good baseline to now where to go. Because most times, with husbands and wives, unless they're both ailing, normally they kind of take care of each other. But it's always a good, just talk to the estate planning attorney to try to figure out what do we do now.
And that word probate is so daunting, and they don't know what to do or where to go.
And South Carolina doesn't have the worst probate, but it will take over a year in most situations. And if your blended family or familial situation is not 100% harmonious, it could take even longer and be even more expensive.
I know that.
Very much.
Yeah.
Well, hold that thought. We need to take a break. Stay with us. This is the Senior Network. We'll be right back.